Hello everyone, welcome back to yet another one of my tutorial guides featuring Skullgirls. Today, our primary focus will be Peacock, the zoner that everyone hates. As usual, I'll be going over not combos, but more of how Peacock can open up her opponent and how you can mix up your opponent in the middle of your block strings. For starters, let's start with Peacock's normal attacks. She has her light punch, her medium kick, her light punch, her light kick. Medium punch seems to have far more range. If you saw my Parasol video, you notice that the medium punch has just about the same amount of range as Parasol's regular light punch attacks. Heavy punch, the projectile. This is a very underutilized tool that Peacock should be using more. I'll be going over this later on in the video though, as it's very, very important. High kick only good for combos. Peacock's launcher. Common misconception. Her light punch and her light kick do not hit low. In fact, Peacock's fastest low is her medium kick, her crouching medium kick. Fastest low, which can be comboed into her other lows, being her crouching heavy punch and crouching heavy kick. If you're going to hit low with Peacock, start with that. I usually put hitboxes on. I forgot to do it this time. But if you notice, aside from the medium punch and medium kick, Peacock's attacks really don't have that much range. But Peacock's not meant to be like Parasol to have so much range on her attacks. Peacock is meant to be a zoner. Those annoying characters in every fighting game that uses projectiles to keep a giant wall of pain in front of them and keep you at bay. Everyone, almost everyone hates Peacock. Almost everyone. I personally don't. I think other characters such as Painwheel and Misfortune are far more annoying, but they'll get their own videos later on, probably next month, since April's nearly over. Right. So Peacock's air attacks, aside from light kick and medium punch, don't have much range on them. Oh, medium and heavy punch too. They're very unorthodox, and they all have some sort of use. It's very clear. It's actually rather necessary to use every single one of them. Jumping light punch could be used as an overhead, although not one you can really combo afterwards. If you want to combo after an overhead, I would suggest using heavy punch. It leaves enough hits done to continue the combo. Heavy punch is not heavy punch, medium punch, sorry. Medium punch is also really good as an air-to-air. It has great range, and it usually beats out most other air attacks. Heavy punch would too, but medium punch is a much faster version. High kick also used for combos. It has great range, easily comboed into a grab. But it can't be really comboed. Like light punch can't be comboed unless... Oh wait, yes it can. I've tried this so many times. Why did it work this time? Huh. Weird. Oh well. Medium kick. Really good surprise attack. Notice a couple of really good Peacock players such as Cisco Kid and I can't remember the other one, but I know Cisco Kid uses this a lot. He'll super jump and he'll do this, so that way you don't even see the attack coming. It's usually backed up by, of course, an item drop. and double, but I don't have double with me right now. But air dash canceling it allows you to do 2, or a different air attack. Brilliant, isn't it? Although I never knew that could combo. I had no idea. I mean, rather, I could continue the combo. Figure it was just a waste. I don't know. Learn something new every day. Now, our heavy punch, I like this. If you notice, it pushes Peacock back a bit. Air dash canceling actually disrupts the momentum. But if you noticed, if you air dash backwards, actually I think you air dash backwards first and then you do. Yeah, it kind of gives you a bit. You can actually do this like point blank range, and it should put you like full screen away, which is brilliant. I don't do that as often as I should. I practice it a lot in training mode, but tend to forget certain things, or maybe they just don't come as use as I think they should. Anyway, heavy kick. Everyone uses this, and as they should, but everyone uses it a bit too much. Even I use it too much. Puts up a good wall in front of Peacock. But no, Peacock's pretty unsafe until she hits the ground. However, you can also air dash cancel that too. Which, the tactic I came up with, I haven't really tested it out yet, but if you're willing to, you can test it out for me. Is doing that. Because Peacock hits the ground a bit faster in this process. You don't have to super jump, but it's to help her be able to block, really. I mean, if you notice, 1, 2, 1, wait. At least I think she hits the ground faster. I could be wrong, but I think it's way more useful than just doing it naked. I mean, back yourself up. You don't have to do that, but if she's by herself, that's, you know, best tactic I can think of. If you have an assist, preferably double, then there you go. Peacock is safe. So, now, Peacock's primary thing to open up her opponent is her projectiles. The wide assortment of projectiles she possesses. She doesn't even have to open her opponent up. They just have to block and she can just chip them to death. It's ridiculous. But I've noticed so many Peacocks I've fought tend to use this way too much and never use this at all, which is bad. This triple bang shot has a lot of recovery on it. If you notice, I can't move back for a while. Even if I only shoot one, Peacock's still pretty unsafe. If the opponent so happens to jump over it, then, well, I'm screwed. I mean, especially Painwheel. She doesn't even have to fly. She can just do that, and she'll go right over. But flying definitely is something to fear. Right. Now, the reason why this heavy punch is so good is because not only is it projectile, but it's a normal attack, meaning you can cancel it into other projectiles or other special moves. Meaning you can fill the screen up with far more crap at a time. Now, if you notice this Peacock pattern I'm doing, it's something I kind of invented. I've never seen anyone else do something like this in my opinion, it's actually the best tactic for Peacock, because if you've noticed, I can keep something going at all times. Plus, there's a point in time I do this. So if I notice that I'm in danger, I can teleport away while shooting a projectile. Teleports. Teleports are amazing. All three of them are important. Even the light kick version, which people almost never use. Everyone always wants to abuse the heavy kick version. Which, you know, it's good for cross-ups and mix-ups, and I do it all the time. But one thing I started doing more was this light kick. Some people don't know this, but Peacock has somewhat of a sweet spot. Which, if you're a full screen away and you do the light kick teleport, it puts you right in that sweet spot. What makes this the sweet spot is that. Because it puts her in the perfect range for all of her projectiles to hit. Making it even that much more difficult to actually jump out. In fact, there were times where I've been in Peacock's sweet spot and could do absolutely nothing. Of course, she was also backed by double assist, but full screen away, it was far more easier to deal with, is my point. Now, when you use Peacock's projectiles, you're going to want to always find an opportunity to do that. Or always start with this. Most patterns tend to be... Whoops. I messed that one up. Most patterns tend to be called double. If you want, you can do my pattern. Because in my opinion, it leaves you less naked. Always gives you the opportunity to teleport and continue the combo, although I failed epically at that one. And what's more is that you can call double without having to stop your onslaught at all. Because I do this about like 4 times in the middle of my procedure. It's kind of like playing with Morgan, going like fly, unfly, fly, unfly in Marvel vs. Capcom. Of course, I think Morgan hurts. Well, I play Morgan, and my thumb really hurts right now, so forgive me for messing up so much. At any rate, what you're going to need to do if you're going to zone with Peacock is doing her high punch and doing level 1 item drops. Level 1 item drops are really good because they come down pretty quick, and while Painwheel or someone is in the middle of their jump, it usually catches them. Now, there have been times where Painwheel just flew right past the level 1 item drop. At that point, that's when you're going to want to hold it and be a bit more patient. Let it go whenever you find the opportune moment, as doing a level 1 item drop, kind of unsafe if Painwheel's like flying right in front of your face and it just missed her. I mean, of course, my Peacock team is backed up by a DP, you know, Napalm Pillar from Parasol, but I also still want to just do the level 2 or level 3 item drop if I notice the level 1's missing. Because Napalm Pillar tends to whiff, which really bothers me. But enough about that. The other thing you're going to want to do, this high kick bomb, also a very underutilized tool, is Peacock's best projectile. Why? Because it hits anti-air. If you notice the arc of this bomb, this whole arc right there, it's like putting a barrier in front of Peacock, making it that much harder to actually get closer to her. It keeps you from jumping, and it keeps you from walking. Whereas the other ones, you can jump over rather easily, as they're pretty grounded. And the item drop can easily just be walked past or dashed across. It's been done before. My pattern consists of starting with that, because I always want to put the high kick bomb on the screen to keep my enemy from jumping. The low kick bomb is also there because it can combo. It's really good for mix-ups, such as, teleport mix-ups. Well, of course I would do that when it's much, much closer. I missed the combo again. Huh, I'm really off my game. Oh well, I got a legitimate excuse this time. In fact, Peacock's worst projectile would probably be this BM kick bomb. As fast as it is, it doesn't really cover that much space. I think the light kick bomb's much better because it covers way more space because it moves so slow. And it can be used as a combo breaker if it's coming towards your opponent as they're coming towards you. So that's her second best projectile. Well, I guess third, because I think this one is far more important. Her other item drops being the light punch, which drops right in front of her, and medium punch, which drops full screen away, also have their uses. If you note, when you do the high punch version, you can't really call assists, or at least your assist slot 1. You also don't have access to this or this, which since most Peacocks want to do, I would suggest backing it up with